Hello, everyone. This is James, your host for Thrive with AI, Episode 8. All right, so let's pick up where we left off. On Episode 7, we started building our AI systems. So, right here, this is the new one we're exploring, but let's revisit what we did last time. So last time we did the analyzing analyze landing page with OpenAI and get optimization tips. So we had that landing page. When this gets executed, we enter the landing page URL, the website, and then it pulls the information, and then the AI agent, which is powered by OpenAI, does an analysis for conversion, see why or see what's wrong with it and any recommendations to improve conversion of your website. So now we can close this because the next step is trying to connect this AI agent with an external application. And there are wonderful and easy ways to build up applications and get it published, and then using this to power those applications. So that's what we're going to try to look at today. So we can close this one now. And so let's start with, um, okay, so this is basically the workflow. The concept is an image generator app. And so you would create an app, and that app would then be powered by our N8N AI powered application workflow. So we go to Lovable, and Lovable is a great way to quickly build applications, web apps. So this is just an example, and what happens here is um, we have a prompt that the user will enter, and then it then gets sent to N8N, and then it generates the image and then sends that image back to the app. And I added another extra feature here, which is to capture an email every time this is run. And then I was exploring payment options, but that's a little bit more complicated, so we're going to skip that for now. So this is basically the app, and this is how we created it. So this is like the prompt right here that we provided Lovable, and then it built the app for us without the email, and then later on I told Lovable to update that with an email form that gets stored in a database in the cloud. So let's go to the basics of this thing. So basically, when this is published, this is published now, this is the URL. And how this works, just to do a demo, is I'm going to put my email here. Okay. And then put a sample prompt here for an image. Cute cat um, with kids. Generate image. And then it's going to go to our system here. See, it's running. And then once it's done, it's going to send the data back under the results section of this app. There you go. See, that was pretty quick. So cute cat with kids. And then we go over here. This is the job right there. We open this up, and this is what it is. So let's break this down. So there's three. Let's go back to the editor. So a webhook is something where if something happens, it's going to trigger this workflow. So open this webhook, and basically, I'm not gonna go to all the technical aspects of this, but this is the trigger. So it looks at this production URL right here, which is triggered by the Lovable app that we built. So whenever this generate image gets clicked, it takes the email and the prompt, and then there's code there that would then be that would then trigger in N8N, and then it passes the data over to our generate image tool powered by OpenAI, and we're using the model GPT image 1, and then I just lowered the resolution and quality to you know, to make sure that we don't consume a lot of tokens, a lot of credits, because I don't have a lot of credits, and we want to make sure that this doesn't consume a lot and would end up losing a lot of money. So it then takes in the prompt that was sent here on the left side, and then what happens on the next step, it passes it on after it generates the image. It passes it on to this respond to webhook node. These are called nodes, and it says to respond with the binary file, and then basically it sends it back to Lovable, and then it shows here under the results. So pretty quick way to test your idea, to create an app and put it live for production, without doing any coding. You're able to build stuff really quick. And the idea here is that for our AI application that we built on the last episode, we're able to pass on data between Lovable apps and N8N to facilitate the AI agents that we'll be deploying for real business use cases. So that is pretty much it. It's kind of like just a demonstration because I didn't want to have to spend a lot of time tweaking these things when I was just exploring how I could connect Lovable with N8N and OpenAI and other things. So um, this is going to be a short episode, just showing you, us building um, AI applications for real world purposes, especially for founders, for startups, um, being able to execute and change and deploy and pivot and grow and scale. The tools that we're going to need is going to be critical in the success of our venture. So we'll explore more use cases, more templates next time. I just want to show this crucial step in bridging two different services together, actually three, including OpenAI. Um, and next, we'll explore more interesting things and slowly build our set of tools that we can deploy that can help you build execute, scale, whatever you want, whatever your projects are, step by step. So I hope you subscribe, like the channel, and continue tuning in as we explore 2026 and AI. Um, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of changes. The rate of change has been very rapid. It's just every month, every quarter, there's um, new things coming out, improvements and amazing things. So we'll we'll see what happens in 2026. I'm sure it's going to be an interesting one. But what remains the same will be the systems that we build, the infrastructures that we create, the businesses that we deploy, because that's the only thing we have control over, creating value for people, solving problems. Um, Today, there's major world news happening, and that just reminds me that, we have to look out for we have to look out for ourselves and each other, because you never know what happens tomorrow, and we need to prepare. And the best way to prepare is building businesses, projects that can support us and that can help others as well. So let's keep on building. Till next time, bye.